Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for February 2024. This is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising, and we're going to jump right into it because this is a loaded month. We have 26 aspects. That is pretty much a day for an aspect for every day of the month, and it's a leap year. We also have, listen, Scorpio, let me tell you what's going on. We have 8 conjunctions. Yeah. You know that's rare. You know that's crazy rare, and I'm going to talk about it later, but these are huge, powerful, and a lot of them involve your ruling planet, your traditional ruler, and your modern ruler. So this is going to be a big month for you, Scorpio. Huge month for you. This is also a month where we have no retrogrades, which is a big deal. It's a big deal when there's nothing like holding you back or, feeling like sludge or quicksand. You are going to be going at a fast pace now. And the last thing is we do not have 1 nor 2 nor 3. We have 6 planets moving through Aquarius. That is right. 6. That's huge. Wow, this is big because remember, Pluto moved into Aquarius, okay? We're in Aquarius season. We're going to have Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the moon. We have a new moon in Aquarius. So all this energy in Aquarius, which is the majority of the conjunctions are going to be in Aquarius, your 4th house. So the foundations of your life, your family, okay, children, your significant other, moving. A lot of y'all are going to be moving. If you haven't already, you're definitely moving. Yeah, it's going to be a thing, okay? If not moving, like redecorating, maybe buying real estate, doing something with your home because home is a big thing. The 4th house is your domestic sector. So this is a month where you're going to feel a lot of intimacy, a lot of it is I'll put it out there, it is like a month where there's a lot of sensuality, intimacy, sexuality, a lot of heightened sex drive as well. If you're here for that, because you can put it toward creativity and things like that too, but this is that month, and it just happens to be Valentine's Day month if you celebrate that at all. But yeah, this is going to be really, really, really big. And don't forget, Jupiter and Uranus are in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So yeah, big thing. And could be a lot of career stuff too, especially if there's something that you're really wanting, because we do have a full moon at the end of the month in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. Also your social network, groups you belong to, communities you belong to. You could actually be ending one, beginning a new one, or ascending in one area in your life. But with that said, Scorpio, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for February 2024. And again, for Scorpio rising, if you want to read for your moon and your Venus, you're absolutely welcome to. Now, Scorpio, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Brings the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Secondly, Scorpio, y'all are amazing. I love you. I cannot. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. You saw me shuffle this spread. I do not make this up. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, oh wow. Wow, I'm okay. I don't, okay. Okay. It's a good thing when I'm speechless, by the way. And here's the thing. If you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, I break it down week by week by week. I'm going to tell you about everything that's happening for you, okay? Everything that's happening for you every week with all these conjunctions. We have trines. This is a loaded month, okay? We also have a Sun and Mercury squaring Uranus. We're going to talk about that too, but let's get started. You're good. King of Pentacles, okay? You're good. Oh my. Can I just show you something? Can I show you something real quick? I know I go in order here, but I'm going to show you something. And the harder your spread, you got the 2 of Cups, okay? So what did I say about partnerships, relationships? Now, not only that, in your future, you got the Lover's card. King of Pentacles is Taurus. You even see the bulls, right, in his throne. What did I say earlier? Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Now, can I just show you something else real quick? Judgment attributed to Pluto, your modern ruler, and then Death card ruled by Scorpio. Come on. This is I can't even. Okay. This is I can't even energy. This is like this is one of a kind, never happens, never happens. This is freaking me out. So let's get started. King of Pentacles. You're in this world. Where you feel this wealth. Like you're coming out of a place, especially when you think about last year where we had those eclipses and the Scorpio Taurus axis. There were a lot of changes, unexpected things. There were things that were just like, holy cow, what is going on? But now everything's good and you were fine and you're moving in this direction where there's just so much love. You are ascending. You are truly ascending, but a lot of wealth here. And yeah, money too. Yeah. Money too. I mean, he is the richest king. He's the richest king. I mean, look at him. Look at him sitting. Look at his hand on top of the pentacle. All right. Very important there. He's owning his wealth. He's owning his wealth, his money. So if you're not here for money, by the way, I say this all the time. If you are the king of Norway watching this video and you're sitting on gold bars right now and you're just like, what? I don't want to know. I got enough of that. Wealth in terms of your physical reality, okay? That's what pentacles are. They're earthbound. So wealth in your love life, wealth in your career, wealth in what resonates with you, all right? But there is a lot of abundance in this card, a lot of practicality. He's a big provider too. You could be feeling that right now. Now, Two of Cups. We don't even need to talk about this, do we? You know this. This is the soulmate card. This is, in layman's terms, right? The true love, the twin flame. That's this in the heart of your spread. Mind you, this is not a weekly reading. This is a monthly reading for February, the month of Valentine's Day in this month. But anyway, and then also, fun fact, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, we'll talk about that later. But let's just. I know. Your reading is just blowing me away. So that's why I'm all over the place. In the heart of your spread, okay? This is love transcending time and space itself. This is truly ascending here, all right? Partnership energy, love energy, relationship energy. It can be platonic, okay? If you're not here for love, if you are seeking it, just got into a relationship, moving in it, like maybe getting proposed to, maybe ascending in your relationship. It's a lot of like platonic energy, okay? That's with this card as well, and as well as self-love. Self-love is a big thing, all right? So, and you know that saying, right? If you can't love yourself, you can't love no one else or something like that. But you get what I'm saying. I mean, it's so important, right? Being in touch with like you're super conscious, but this really truly is two souls inhabiting one body, and there's a lot of healing in this card. I mean, like this is you're good. This is just, I cannot believe what's happening here. You did get the 8 of Wands in your challenge area. Okay, so two things here. One, some of y'all are feeling some things this month maybe not happening fast enough for you. Now, remember what I said earlier, and we're going to talk about this later. The Sun and Mercury squaring Uranus. Sure, everyone's going to feel that. But it may be something with partnerships and relationships. And when I say partnerships and relationships, in the heart of your spread, that can be career too if you're not here for love, all right? So it can be career, it can be work. Just what is that one-on-one partnership that resonates with you? But with the 8 of Wands, it could be a sense of like, yeah, some things are not moving fast enough. There may be something that I have to like break, like a wall I have to break through. That's what happens when the Sun and Mercury square Uranus. And again, we'll talk about that later. It could be something like surprising as well. Another thing is that for some of y'all, you may feel like some things are moving too fast. Okay, so just be mindful of that. There is a lot of swift forward momentum, a lot of like future forward thinking, 5, 6, 7 steps ahead too, especially all this energy in Aquarius, which it is the future forward sign. So just bear that in mind. And then you got Judgment. Of course you got Judgment. This is absolutely amazing. It's almost like you are waking up to this like one day in February, you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, my life is great. I love everything. And it's like, now I want to expand this and I know what's meaningful for me and I'm moving forward with it. It's almost like you're having this like resurrection or this like rebirth. And that's what this card is. The judge, I mean, like it's Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet, right? It's the dead arising. This is really, really nice. Speaking of transformation, all right, you're seeking it and you're going through it. And remember, again, attributed to Pluto here, the planet of transformation and your ruler. Now you also have your own card, the card of transformation, the death card. means, this transformational process that you're seeking and that you will be going through. And it's very auspicious. Look at the sun coming out on the horizon. I mean, this is something that is significant and has a long shelf life. All right. It's something that you really are definitely going to feel this month, moving straight into the Lover's card. I mean, I can't even that come on. This is so with the fact there's so much partnership, relationship energy happening for y'all anyway, astrologically. This is very scorpionic. Listen, the lovers in your future, need I say more? What I love about this, there's two things I love about this. It's coming with the Two of Cups. I mean, you see, you've got two archangels here. Okay, you have Archangel Raphael, who is the healer too. So remember, I said earlier, there's so much healing in the Two of Cups, and now you have the healer in your future too. So a lot of this healing journey, this spiritual journey, you're in a good place in February. The other thing is, he's the one that's blessing the love, right? And so let's call them Adam and Eve. It's up to Adam and Eve to decide what to do with it. So you may be coming to a point where you make a big decision about your relationship, but this is really, really, really nice. The second thing that I was going to say that blows my mind, I can't even begin to tell you how crazy this is. The Lover's card, Gemini, right? This is ruled by Gemini. Gemini happens to be your 8th house of transformation, okay? Your 8th house of transformation. We know Jupiter is moving into Gemini come May, when you're moving into this really big transformative part of your life. But even still, this month too. But just know that's huge. And another thing is that I did say it's moving into your 8th house, okay? And that's, the year of 8, 2024 is the year of 8, okay? This is just big. And 8 in numerology is wealth and abundance and prosperity and success. Like, you're good. I don't even, you're good. This is just, I can't. I mean, that actually might be the title, but this is like one of those, like, I can't believe this is happening. Let's get to your stuff. Scorpio, who are you? What did you do with... No, I'm joking. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. And I know that I am talking really fast, but it's just, again, I have to tell you everything. That I have so many notes. I got to tell you everything. Oh my gosh. You are... Okay. This is going down as your best reading of all time. And we'll see what happens when I pull more cards, but... So far, this is just like, this is a big deal. I don't even have to tell that to you. This is huge. The fact that you have Jupiter and Uranus in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, you have Pluto in Aquarius in your 4th house, which does include a lot of home matters, family matters, but relationships as well. I mean, this is a really big deal. Let's get going. Let's get moving. And again, Pluto, Scorpio, I mean, come on. This is big. You do have the 4 of Cups. Okay. So you have the 4 of Cups. I want you to, this is a month where, there could be something, just have the gratitude. This card is just testing your gratitude, okay? You see that the Hand of Spirit is offering this cup, and he's already got 3. Look at his reaction, literally crossing off his heart, right? And so there is a sense of have gratitude for anything that comes into your life this month, and, just keep your energy level high, because that's what gratitude is, right? It's the highest vibration in the law of attraction, and you always want to reflect what you're attracting. You want to put that energy out there. And so this is just kind of where it falls in your staff is that there may be something this month where you could, feel apathy is associated with this card. So just be mindful of that. And it can be directly related to the 8 of Wands in your challenge area. If you feel something's not happening fast enough, it will happen. Okay, look at this. It will happen. So just always vibrate at a high frequency. You have the 10 of Pentacles in your external factors area. You are good. You are good. I mean, you kicked it off with the King of Pentacles. Now you got the 10 of Pentacles. Can I even show you before you got the Queen of Pentacles. So you got the pair. Money. Money, 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 money. I mean, Scorpio, come on. You know this is a big deal. Come on. Ten of Pentacles. This is it. This is like you made it. This is the you made it card. This is prosperity. This is comfort. And look how comfortable they are. Okay. And then it's raining pentacles in the form of the tree of life here. This is how significant this card is. This is legacy energy. All right. You see all the abundance. You see all that harvest. You see how big that castle is. Now, big thing about inheritance is a big is highly associated with this card as well. There could be something that you're inheriting. There could also be a lot of family energy. As we know, Pluto and Aquarius, that's happening for you, okay? For 20 years, but you will start feeling shifts. A lot of family energy here. You see the 3 generations of family at play as well. I mean, this is big. This is huge. And like I said, the Queen of Pentacles. So there is, the difference between the King and the Queen, by the way, their energies, like the King, his energies, his powers are more external, right? Whereas like the Queen is more internal. And so she's like more giving. Like she likes to take care of people in her kingdom, in her family, in her orbit, and because she has the resources to do so. Okay, so she does have like this big maternal side to her. Now, remember what I said earlier, how look at him with his hand owning his pentacle, owning his wealth and money. Hers, look at it, under it, giving. All right. So there is a sense of like, yes, you being a provider, but in a very special way now, in a very special way, like really, really like your heart expanding on a whole other level. I mean, look at what's happening here. This is insane. And then lastly, you have the Queen of Swords. So very interesting. You have two queens that are very different from each other. But in your final outcome of the Queen of Swords, being very headstrong, having that clarity, seeing right from wrong, say, truth and only but the truth. This is absolutely amazing. The last thing that makes this really amazing, really, truly amazing, the Queen of Swords is Libra. Okay? Libra, the native ruler of partnerships and relationships. So let's see what's going on. Okay? Every week I'm going to break it down, Scorpio. Y'all. Oh gosh, this is okay. Let's do this. And so again, we're going to talk about these more in length in the weekly readings, but we kick off February with Mercury moving into Aquarius on the 4th. This is like, you could have some really fun conversations around this time. Really like even thinking about things in terms of like home and family relationships. Remember what I said, foundations of your life, domestic matters as well. But this is just like remember Aquarius is very forward thinking. You could be having like a lot of intelligent conversations too, a lot of future stuff. Now, on the 5th, Mercury conjuncting Pluto, we come to the first conjunction. This is powerful. Power in words, by the way, really communicating on this really deep level. Like there's this intensity to it. Also, you remember Mercury's also like logic as well and thinking as well. So it could be you being very curious about new things, really thinking about exploring things on a deep level. Remember, Pluto has that depth, right? Pluto of like the underworld and whatnot. So even like discovering like secrets and truths around this time. You could be telling yours around this time, but this is just a very powerful aspect, okay? Because it is conjuncting Pluto again, your modern ruler, and it's happening just days before on the 7th. I hope you're taking notes. Venus trine Uranus. Amazing. That was a dramatic pause. Now, this is all about love. This is all about like even money. Remember, Venus does represent money. And then you remember Uranus is all about breakthroughs and surprises and the unexpected. This is a very auspicious aspect. This is very romantic. This is also like looking at what's going on. Like you could want something new. There could be like remember there's like this refresh, right? With what's happening for you. But around this time, new love, maybe even new something like a new hobby, something that there's going to be this shiny object that you're like, I want. Like it's going to be really nice. Just think of like matters of the heart. And remember, Venus is creativity too. So even like just this mental aspect of something, and it's, a very social aspect. But what I love about this day is that Mars will sextile Neptune this day as well. Oh my goodness. This is just like the day. This is, A lot of compassion, a lot of like, a lot of spiritual energy this day as well. Okay. Remember Neptune in Pisces. And again, a lot of this can have to do with things that like you just feel like so much passion about. And, when I say what your heart truly desires, because, Neptune is in Pisces, in your fifth house of pleasure and love and romance and creativity and self-expression. Like, this is a big day. Now, on the 8th, the sun squares Uranus. So I talked about this. This is where there may be something surprising that might be a little bit challenging around this time, but it's almost like just identifying it. And again, it can be something like you didn't see coming, but it's something we'll talk about more in detail. But this is just kind of like that breakthrough moment, and it could be just that, like something that you really, really, really want, and then there's this like, oh, I gotta like do this about it. I didn't see that coming. And so now it like delays that one thing that you want. But again, we'll talk about this in detail. The reason why that I'm just bringing it up now is because the next day is when we have the new moon in Aquarius. Okay. So the sun squaring Uranus. Uranus is a ruling planet for Aquarius. So it is a very interesting new moon that, again, we will talk about a little bit later, but in your weekly reading. But come on, this is a loaded week. Mercury conjuncting Pluto, Venus trining Uranus. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the first week of February. Five of Wands. Okay. So yeah, there is going to be something where it's like, put your wands down. Okay. Put your wands down. And remember, there's so much family energy that's happening, children energy. And you see here, it's 5 children swinging their wands in the air. So a little bit of ego here. But again, remember, that may happen with like a lot of the energies that's already happening because it's such a powerful month. But it is a time where, yeah, there could be some people in your life that are stirring things up. They're being scorpionic too. Like they're like, I don't even know. I guess that word could replace any word. So let's just say, like, with the 5 of Wands showing up in the first week, there just may be some like bickering with like maybe your children, maybe over inheritance. Remember, that is a thing here. Or it could be, colleagues, right? Not seeing eye to eye. There's just like someone's got to stand up and say, y'all, we got to see eye to eye. If we want to get through this, we got to see eye to eye. That is that sun square Uranus. Okay. So just be mindful of that and just know that whatever happens is possibly going to be not worth your time. All right. So I wouldn't like feel like you have to, it's like, it's almost like just something annoying that you're just like, let's just nip this in the bud. I'll even clarify that one for you. You're going to be fine. You got the 3 of Cups. I mean, this is all about celebration. This is all about like joy, like new ideas and getting together with, I mean, that's 3 sisters toasting each other. You're good. You're going to be fine. Just don't let something get your goat. Don't let something get your scorpion. Okay. Don't let something get your scorpion this way. You avoid that. You're going to be fine. You're going to be 1000% fine. So remember, it's almost like also like choosing your battles wisely. It's just like, okay, like they're dangling this carrot and I really want to get my stingers out, but let me just hold back for this one. And then if I do, or if I help like resolve this, everybody will be good in the end. Now, the second week of February, Mars moves into Aquarius on February 12th. This is a lot of action in Aquarius. You're going to feel a lot of movement in Aquarius because now Mars and the Sun and Mercury and Pluto are in Aquarius. Yes, you're going to feel very driven. Mars in Aquarius, listen, this can be a little aggressive, but Venus is going to join soon. But when I say aggressive, like you could feel like that independent side of you come out, that rebellious side. Remember, that's what like Aquarius stands for. I think about like James Dean, right? Famous Aquarius. Now, 13th, here's the thing. This is going to be very relevant to you. And and I want you to write this down, okay? On the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, and I'm bringing these 2 aspects up because you will feel it on Valentine's Day, Venus sextiling Neptune on the 13th. I mean, come on, this is a dreamy day. This is all about the things that you desire, like feeling it. Like this is like a lot of love, compassion, very romantic. Now, again, remember, if you're not here for love, and a lot of y'all may be, if you're not here for, romance, think about like being romantic toward, your passions, or, travel, or, whatever you're interested in, like the arts, whatever moves you, whatever inspires you, you may feel it now. And I want you to feel it. And I want you to feel inspired, because what's happening this day, Mars is conjuncting Pluto, your traditional ruler, having this major alignment with Pluto, your ruler, your modern ruler. It's go time. This is go time. This is all about you. This is all about you. This is a lot of drive. This is a lot of energy. You will absolutely feel this. Mars conjuncting Pluto, by the way, really high, like sexual, it's your sex drive. Okay. Again, if you're not here for that, but it's having this strong desire in your passions, and even power, maybe wanting a lot of power around this time, because that's what, what's happening here. The two most powerful planets, Mars and Pluto, right? So, you're definitely going to feel it. You're definitely going to feel it. Very rare. Now, it's so powerful. These energies spill over into Valentine's Day. So keep that in mind. And how rare is Mars conjuncting Pluto? Well, the next time it happens, January 2026. Take advantage, because on the 14th, on actual Valentine's Day, Moon in Taurus conjuncting Jupiter. Chef's kiss. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's lovely. It's almost like giddy. It's really fun. A lot of y'all will feel really lucky. Okay. We're talking about Jupiter here, the planet of good fortune, good luck. Now on the 16th, Mercury will square Uranus. We'll talk about this later. Just, we have the sun squaring Uranus, now Mercury squaring Uranus. So this is more like, don't sign anything. Don't say anything that you might regret. And, you may even hear like surprising news around this time. But what really amplifies it is the same day Venus will move into Aquarius, and that's very free spirited. So it's almost like, yeah, let's just, the way that, like there's a wild energy around this time. So just keep that in mind. But it's more like, again, Venus is all about money and beauty, but it's very social, but also like really wanting this mental connection. Now on the 17th, Venus conjuncting Pluto. Oh my goodness. Like, come on. This is romance on a very deep, intense level, and again, romantic toward what you are putting out there. All right. But again, because we are talking about Venus, what Venus represents. Venus does also represent money too. So if that's a matter for you, put that energy out there. This is a big conjunction, but this is a lot of confident energy too. And this is just something that you need to take advantage of. If you are looking for love, like, oh my goodness, like, the first 2 weeks, you could meet your soulmate now. And then on the 18th, the sun does move into Pisces. We officially move into Pisces season. Why is this a big deal for you, particularly Scorpio? Because remember, all this energy, Saturn, Neptune, now the sun in Pisces in your 5th house of love and romance and pleasure and sex and procreation. That's already happening with Pluto in Aquarius in your 4th. Wow, you're really going to feel this. All right. So let's see what's going on for you. Like the Mars conjuncting Pluto, you can't even, you need to mark down that day. All right. And Venus conjuncting Pluto. But let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the second week of February. 7 of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like you're gonna be making a decision. It looks like you're gonna be making a decision around the second week, and it's really interesting because it is a week. There's going to be moments where you're going to feel like that rebirth energy that you already want, that you're seeking, that you're already going to feel. That's like, it's very glorious. And I would even say like rapturous, but 7 of Pentacles, sevens really are all about desire. So it's like thinking about now, like, what do you desire? All right. Like, are there things in your life that you've truly invested in? Are they the things that you still want? Do you want to take them to the next level? Like, it's just like thinking about that. And it can be money. I mean, they are pentacles. It can be money. It can be wealth. But remember, pentacles are earthbound too. All right. So think about like what you've invested in. And literally, it can be investments because it's money. So keep that in mind. That may be a thing. Oh, you know, what time? I'll do a clarifier. I'll do a clarifier for you. I'm on a roll with you. Oh my gosh. You're going to make a decision. You're actually going to make a decision because you got the Eight of Pentacles right after the Seven of Pentacles. Like, and this is someone who has a lot of drive and he's just ready to get going, he's revved up. He's got his eyes on the prize. This is all about working toward your legacy now and putting all the work into it. So you will have that clarity, it seems that I'm getting, but I love this because, you know, interestingly, you have all these pentacles, but you have, remember, in external factors area of the 10 pentacles, which is a Virgo card. You have the 8 of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. That's actually Sun in Virgo. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because we're about to come to the full moon in Virgo, and Virgo is, like I said, your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. So, and your social network. Now, the third week of February. Oh, here we are on the 21st. Okay, mark this in your calendar. Venus conjuncting Mars. Now, you and I both know, Scorpio, what happens when Venus and Mars, those two little lovebirds, when they get together. This is a big tango, a lot of chemistry here. I don't even have to talk about this, but if you looking for intimacy and have a lot of desires at this point, you know, a lot of sexual energy, of course, around this. But, you know, again, if you're not here for that creativity, it's even like things that you're passionate about, taking action in it, just being moved emotionally, all right, around this time. This is definitely a major aspect, a rare aspect. This is another aspect that's not happening until 2026 again. So again, take advantage of this on the 22nd. Mercury moves into Pisces. We'll talk about that later. On the 24th, we come to the full moon in Virgo. This full moon in Virgo, a lot happening around this time, okay? The main thing I want you to know is that it's trining Jupiter. Come on, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, so I mean, like, again, that's your 11th house, your hopes and wishes. It's all, again, social network, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. So there is this clear, like, something's coming to an end. There is something that you're ready to let go for this big commitment, an adjustment to something new almost. And again, it doesn't mean like something's ending. It can just be like the phase of one chapter in your life, or it's let's see what's going on for you. Okay. There's just so much happening this week, but Venus conjuncting Mars, come on. You know, that's a big deal. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the third week of February. Sitting in that throne, King of Wands. You know, what I love about the King of Wands showing up now is that you do have all these pentacles. You have the King of Wands. If you are here for career, there you go. Okay, King of Wands is Leo. Leo rules your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, but he's also the entrepreneur of the kings. And so there is this, you know, work and job and career that's already attached to this card. Wands are your passions too. So if you're not here for career, what are you passionate about? You're going to be sitting in that throne. He is a very transformative king. Okay. Not only him, but like in his world, like like things are transforming for him. Lastly, the last week. So you're good. You're good. Last week, the biggest thing of all is the 28th. Not only do we have the Sun conjuncting Mercury, so we have a Mercury Cazimi, we have Mercury conjuncting Saturn, which is huge, and then the Sun conjuncting Saturn. So we have a Saturn Cazimi, again, in your 5th house of love, pleasure, romance, creativity, procreation. This is a refresh button, a reset button. This is significant. This is really huge. This is the biggest day of the week. And then Mercury sextiling Jupiter on the 29th. I mean, what can I say? That's amazing. Sign contracts, have important conversations, have a job interview, negotiate things, make big decisions around this time. Let's see what's going on for you for the last week of February. That's Saturn Cazimi. Oh, wow. You got the 10 of Swords. So, yes, you are definitely like ending one thing, moving into another for sure. 10 is the end. This is a card. It looks really grim. It's saying that you've gone through a lot of things up here. And yeah, look at all these conjunctions with your ruling planet. Look at all these conjunctions. This is going to be a very powerful month for a lot of like empowerment. Okay, I mean, you feel it, but it's going to be a powerful month. So of course, there's going to be a lot going on in your mind. But this is saying that it's all coming to an end. You've got to allow it to come to an end too. This is the card of new dawn. You see, the dark clouds are actually clearing. The sun is coming through. Remember, 10 is the end, so it's the end of the suit. And so this man here that's impaled by those swords, yeah, you can feel it's saying that, sure, you're possibly going to be going through some things where there's like, but learn from them and do it in a way so you never have to go through those experiences again. It's almost like a blessing in disguise, because you even see the man's hand is in the same hand gesture as the Hierophant. All right, so you're good. I mean, you're absolutely good here. What time is it? Okay, I got time. I'll do one more clarifier. I'll clarify that card for you. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is insane. You know what's really interesting is like, it's almost like, remember I said a lot of rebirth? There you go. There's another rebirth, because this is a Gemini card. Remember, Gemini rules your 8th house of transformation, death and rebirth, regeneration. So we'll clarify it though. Okay. You're fine. You're good. This is, again, one of your, it is a one of a kind, like how is this possible kind of spread? Knight of Wands right after. Look at that. You're good. If you're here for money, you're good. I mean, look at all these pentacles. Look at these pentacles, okay? And the reason I say that is because the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules your 2nd house of money and income and finances and whatnot. But this is, if you're not here for money, just your passions. Look at him. This is double fire here. Knights are fire. Wands are fire. This is lit, as the kids say. This is lit. You're good. It's almost like once you have that like rebirth. And remember, Saturn Kazemi is a true like rebirth moment, like a refresh button, like a reset button pressed on you. Okay, going toward your passions. That you're absolutely good here. I don't even know what to say. Like you know this is a big deal. Again, the fact that you've got the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers, all of this like partnership, relationship energy. Remember, he is Taurus, which is, Jupiter and Uranus in your 7th house right now, going this way. Judgment ruled by Pluto, Scorpio card. And then you have all these like decisions and things, but you have the 10 of Pentacles. You have, the King of and the Queen of Swords as well. I mean, like, you're good. You're fine. Scorpio, you're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know, what is this big thing happening in your life? I'm so excited. Like, I want to know about this partnership, relationship. Again, it can be platonic. It can be love. It can be, BFF, it work related, but your UPS man, I don't know, whatever resonates with you. I will let you go. I'm talking way too much. Scorpio, this reading is very exciting. Get excited for February. All right. I'll talk to you next week. All right. Thanks so much, Scorpio.